everyone. How's everyone doing? It's the 15th of December.
Yes, it is.
Quad Witching Day. What a day.
What a day indeed. I mean, options expiry Friday, to be this bullish on an OpEx that's especially a quad witch is really interesting.
Hey, Pete.
I thought.
Peter?
Yes.
After the close, if you take a look at the SPY made a tremendous push back higher.
After the close. Yeah, I mean, I can see it on the, well, you don't see it on the SPY because it closed. You're talking about the futures.
No, the SPY.
No, not on the 15-minute. Unless you're talking about what it's trading. Oh, after hours, you're right. Yeah, of course. Because after hours, it can still follow the futures. You're right.
That's right. So a lot of people, because the SPY, good evening, everyone. Hold on a second. The SPY went ex-dividend today. Payment date is not till January 31st, so it's a month away.
That's right.
So anybody that was buying on the close, if they were smart, they did it on a cash settle because that's the same day settle. They can get the dividend. How's that for being sneaky?
Yeah, because it's as long as it's end of day, right?
Yeah, if it's a cash settle.
Yeah, interesting. All right, let's get into some charts. We'll definitely answer a bunch of questions. A lot of you guys already heard me all day with Brad, taking over for Brad for the day. She might be sick of me. Hopefully not. I wanted to really focus today's webinar a little bit more on the nuances of profile and what I saw all week and what we're continuing to see. Because we haven't done it. I know we didn't do profile last week, and I have a funny feeling we didn't do it the week before. I think for like 2 weeks in a row, I've forgotten to get into profile.
We did profile at the end of the private webinar.
2 weeks ago, though. Oh, last week, just at the end? Okay. Well, I think it's important that we get it going like right in the middle, or in the beginning. So anyway, first let's go to let's get some charts up and we'll briefly look at majors. Scott, can you do me a favor? Can you, once we get into my part, can you send out the daily update? I emailed it to you.
I certainly can.
So as soon as we finish with the intro here.
And we're done with the intro, I will go and get everybody's daily update.
Exactly. All right.
Bye for now.
Thank you. All right. So Scott's going to shoot out the updates to you guys, and I am just loading up TOS. And let's get with this here. Good close on Netties, by the way, you guys, right? I thought that was a decent close on Netties for that new position that we got on Netties. First things first, I didn't have time because I was on the show to send out an alert, but understand that Amazon puts that we sold went out worthless, right? Which was that 20-cent credit on that 6 lot. So trade number 84, all those options expired. That's a gain of $144. Trade number 85, we're still in, which is the SPX, right? And trade 86, which is the first Netties trade, the remaining butterfly, went out worthless. And it's this one here, right? So I'll just move this to here. Thank you. I'll move this to here. Thank you. Right. So the remaining butterfly here went out worthless on the Netties. So Netties, we were able to sell 1 for 90 cents and 4 for 65 cents. So total gain there, 260 on that trade, because the last butterfly is just 0. I mean, and I think all in all, when you look at it, it was pretty good exit. I mean, it was a good idea getting rid of 1 at 90, which took the cost out of the trade, and then getting rid of 4 quickly at 65, which is a 50-cent gain. I thought that was pretty good. Right? Because remember, anytime you can buy something for 15 cents and sell it for as much as 90 or even 65 cents, heck, if you could sell it for 35 cents, it's phenomenal. If you could have a double. So I thought that worked out pretty well. And then now we're in the second Netties trade, which is the which is the one that expires both on the 29th and on the 22nd. And if there's any questions on this stuff, I'll take it later, definitely. And then we're also in the Tesla number 87, broken wing butterfly, and I have not sold any call credit in there yet, but that's an upside bet. Remember, anytime that a broken wing butterfly is put on for, Tesla butterfly is 87, Wayne. Anytime a broken wing butterfly is put on for even money or a small credit, and I like the way it rallied into the close, which is good. If it's put on for even money or a small credit, then it is directional, right? You understand that? It is directional. It is not put up. The point of this trade is not to collect 3 cents. The point of this trade is for Tesla to rally to 362.50 right here and then stall. And that's also the reason that I did it wide enough to make it able to make some money. This is an important point to understand. If you have a broken wing butterfly or an unbalanced butterfly, and it's very, very narrow, even if you're putting it on for even money, like usually a very narrow one will bring you in a bigger credit. So let's say you're trying to be greedy and you want to do both. You say, well, I think Tesla's going to 362.50. So instead of doing Peter's trade at 57.50 to 62 to 75, I'm going to do it, 360, 362.50, 375, and I'm going to collect a 40-cent credit. And even if it doesn't rally, I'll make $200 and he won't, because he only got a 3-cent credit. Understand that this only makes sense if you're trying to make sure that the stock, if your bet is that the stock won't go there. If your bet is that the stock will go there, okay, you do not want to do that. You do not want to be doing that, because the narrow broken wing butterfly is hard to make money with, because remember, you don't have that third strike up there to help you. All right. And the unbalanced butterfly is even worse. It's even more difficult, because now you've got an extra short vertical stuck inside. So it's even worse. All right. So anyway, just keep that in mind. So that trade is still live as well. It's got a $12 credit so far on a 4 lot. And the reason I said we have not sold any credit yet, because Tesla actually traded pretty well today. If you look at the close here, it kind of shot up into the close. What I meant by the credit was I was saying, I don't want to sell any, I don't want to sell anything in here, right? I don't want to sell anything in here. Change this to here, right? So this is our position here, and if we go in here, sell vertical 362 to 375, right? That's what I meant when I said we haven't sold any credit yet, is that if this stock does nothing, this can be turned into an unbalanced fly for a fat credit. We could bring in a couple $100 by selling this vertical, and now we have another long vertical tucked inside. And the reason I think that's okay is because we still would have a long call in front of the short call. So I would be okay with that. But if Tesla starts moving in the right direction, then that's not the play. We're not interested in that. We're just going to let it go, see how close to like 362 we can get, and then we should be fine. We should be able to, worst case scenario, sell this spread for 60 to 70 cents probably. I mean, it's got 250 max gain, but remember, you've got those 362.50 is going to be working against you, and it's relatively narrow, right? So anyway, so we'll see how it goes. So anyway, so that's what's open thus far. That's what's open right now. And remember, I will definitely take questions on trades later. In the meantime, let's get into a little bit of technicals. And then, like I said, I want to spend a good amount of my time here before we get to Scott talking about market profile, what I'm seeing. All right. Let's go with SPX and oops, that's not right. And this is, oh, and by the way, we still have that SPX, by the way, that we have open. That's interesting to note is, remember, we are long the butterfly